What is up, Internet Basketball Junkies? Today we are looking at a drill to sharpen those handles. This drill is a ball handling focused group skill development drill for the guards. We are using this drill with all of the guards in our entire program on this day. So you have freshmen all the way up to seniors in this drill. So there's a wide range of skill sets and abilities in the group you're watching. I always feel like structuring drills like this can be really beneficial to younger players, especially if your older players are great kids and great leaders. For your younger players to have examples of proper technique and proper attitude and approach to drills, it really helps the learning curve of your program. If your older players aren't strong leaders, I'd want to keep them away from the younger players in the program. I wouldn't want the younger players seeing the older players take shortcuts here and there or not go hard all the time. But anyways, there are two drills here on film today. We call this the bounce off series. The first drill, which is what you're looking at right now, is pure technique work. So this would be a starter drill that progresses into a guided drill and then finished with a live drill. The second drill on film today is something we could use as a guided drill, but we will talk about that when we get there. All we're trying to do is get reps refining the bounce off technique. The bounce off is a solution to a walled off drive. Instead of picking up the dribble or making a counter move, players can use a bounce off to create space going away from the basket while keeping their dribble alive. It's a move usually to be used by higher level guards. It's a relatively safe play as long as the dribbler isn't bouncing off into a crowd of defenders. Alright, Internet Basketball Junkies, let's take a break from the breakdown. Go hit my Drills for High School Coaches playlist on my channel for more drills like this one. Also, shout out to Dr. Dish. Go visit drdishbasketball.com to learn more about their game-changing shooting machines. And shout out to Fastmodel Sports. I use Fastmodel's tools for all the diagrams you see in my videos. If you're liking this content, give the video a like, share it with a friend, make sure to hit the bell to get notifications, and check and double check to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Also, click the link in the description to my Self-Fi store. I have detailed basketball coaching content for sale, including a guide to the circle motion offense, a sample of documents to help you with your team's culture, a detailed film study on how to compete as a severe underdog, a guide to fundraising for high school basketball programs, a sample of documents to help you with your program's organization, and much more. Go click the link in the description to my Self-Fi store. Alright, we are back to the film looking at the second drill in the series. This is a very loosely guided phase of the drill. We are using a speed dribble to turn the corner on the cone. We are simulating the drive getting cut off and using the bounce off to create space backwards. As the space is created backwards, this becomes space we can use to attack the defender, who may be trying to fill the space to maintain his ball pressure. Using a freeze dribble after bouncing off to create space is a great way to set up a variety of attacks, including hesitations and crossovers. That is what you're looking at now. Players having the option after creating space with the bounce off attack to either make a crossover dribble or a hesitation off of the freeze dribble. So they can attack the same side off the hand the ball is in, or they can make a change of direction and attack the opposite side. It's the player's choice, but the coach guiding the drill should be giving the offense subtle hints to pick up on for which way may be better to go, whether it is to be by his positioning or by his defensive stance. The point of emphasis here is explosive moves with sharp changes of direction and sharp changes of pace. We want players to stay low, in and out of their move. It appears from the video we have instructed on a specific finish to use at the conclusion of each rep. Freestyling the finish allows for more mental focus on the ball handling rep, giving the players less things to concentrate on while they're doing their ball handling. Designating a finish occupies a little piece of the brain of the player, splitting the concentration between the ball handling element of the drill and the finishing element. When thinking in progressions, these two drills make up a great foundation for taking the bounce off move into a live drill. The second drill is a little bit more of a technique-oriented drill for what I would like to use as the second drill in a skill progression, but the bounce-off move isn't a staple of our skill development plan, so it doesn't need a perfect progression. To work the bounce-off move into live play, it could be as simple as putting a live defender in place of the coach of the drill you're watching right now. Or it could be playing a 3-on-3 small-sided game and starting each rep with a bounce-off attack. It could be moving on to a small-sided game and using a scoring system to encourage the use of a bounce-off move during the live play. Something like points directly resulting from a bounce-off move count double. It's truly a coaching skill to understand how to structure practices with the constraints and rewards to drive the outcome most beneficial to the players and for the team's development. Take a look at my Self-Fi store for my portfolio product, which is not only what I would present to an interview committee to interview for a high school basketball coaching job, but also every supporting document we've used to run our program. This includes our youth basketball curriculum, our drill book with diagrams and descriptions of every drill we use, an off-season skill development plan, how to fundraise for high school basketball, and much, much more. Check out the link in the description for all that comes in my portfolio. Thanks for breaking down this drill with me.